continue as they are, and Wipro will be reporting their fourth quarter results later today after market hours. And Reema, what are the expectations there? Because Wipro has been an underperformer recently. What in terms of guidance can you expect from the company?
Well, so Wipro gives you a quarterly guidance and not an annual guidance, right? So that gives you a clear picture of the near-term visibility. But purely in terms of numbers, Wipro has been struggling. They also have a very large consulting portfolio, and consulting is the first to get hit when discretionary spends come down, because ultimately you're advising clients on how to improve your ROI. It's not that there is an immediate ROI which comes in when you cut costs. So, which is why consulting gets hit, and Wipro has been hit badly because of the discretionary demand slowdown. In fact, for 4 quarters in a row, as you can see, the company has been reporting negative revenue growth, and this quarter too, it will be a negative revenue growth. According to our poll, the constant currency revenue growth should fall by 0.3%, and this would be the 5th consecutive quarter of a revenue decline. Margins for the company are seen largely stable at about 16%. The key is going to be the Q1 guidance. Now, Q1 is historically, for the industry, it's a better quarter, seasonally strong. So we're working with a 0 to 2% kind of revenue growth. But, after what, Infosys has guided, I think the street will watch this number very closely. Apart from that, in terms of the softer commentary, one, there is a CEO change. Thierry Delaporte has stepped down. He was the CEO, he was the Frenchman, and he stepped down ahead of his term ending in June or July of next year. So the reason for his stepping down, and two, the new guy on board, Srini Pallia, he is an insider. He's been with the company for over 30 years, 3 decades. So what's his strategy going to be to revive growth, get growth back to industry levels? Also, the company in the last interview had said that there are green shoots in discretionary demand. Now, are those shoots, getting a little bigger? Are they turning into small plants? And I think that's something the street will want to watch. The recovery in Capco, because on Capco, the company had spoken about double-digit quarter-on-quarter growth in their order intake. So, these two were the silver linings in the Wipro's numbers last quarter about growth reviving. Finally, this company too has seen 5 consecutive quarters of a headcount reduction. This quarter, both TCS and Infy have reported a headcount decline. And finally, attrition numbers. Again, for the peers so far, attrition has moderated. Wipro numbers usually out around 4 o'clock. So we'll get you up to speed once the numbers come out. But these are the big expectations. But the big boy